Hey Sean, hey Ron. This is a quick review of how to update the text on your website. So I will assign a admin user for you. You'll have a username and a password to get into the site. That part's pretty easy. Once you get into the site, this is what you will see once you get logged in. So down the left-hand side here is where you access different items on the site, and over here in this white and gray area is where you'll do the actual work. I think 95% of the time, what you're going to do is come right down here to Pages. Click on that. And it will give you a list of pages on the website. Whichever one you want to edit is the one that you'll click through to. I like to keep two tabs open, one with the back end and one with the front end of the site, so that you can see your changes as you make them, make sure they got done correctly. So let's just say, for instance, apartments is the one that we want to work on. So once that opens up, you'll see the text that's on the page. And it's just as simple of when you roll over this area, you get this little green bar here. Just come down and click on the pencil, which is where to edit that block. Up will pop up another window in front of that. You can resize it as needed to give yourself some more workspace. But once you're in here, as you can see, it's pretty much just like a Word document. You've got bulleting, you've got bold, you've got italics, you've even got text color if you want to mess with that kind of stuff. For the most part, we say for readability's sake, you don't want to overemphasize different things. Some people like to come in and bold every fifth word or whatever, but you know, you can add some bolding when you need to, but for the most part, just keep it simple. It aids in readability. In any case, you can just put your cursor in right here, whatever you want to update, and add your new text. When you have that done, you hit Save Changes here at the bottom of that pop-up window. You'll see that it's been changed here. To move it to the new site, you have to come up here to the upper right and click this Update button. And if we go to the live site, and we refresh the page, we'll see that our text has been added. It's just that simple, so that you guys will be able to update this as you're going forward. It's the same thing pretty much for the pre-footer down here, what we call the pre-footer. That's the this review text right here next to the form. So you see the length that I've got here is pretty good. You don't want to go too much longer than that, but if at some point you want to change out what review that is, or if you want to edit it a little bit, that is right here, and it's just the same thing. You can just edit it, and you can hit Update, and that will move to the new site as well. If you want to add a link to the site, you can do that. Working in the text, so take this out, and we'll say so if you want to link to a page within your site, you can just highlight the text that you want to use, and then right up here is a little link button. Click on that, and then right here on the right hand side, just click on this link options, and there will be a list of the pages within your site right here, and you can just find the one that you want. Click that page. You can see it writes the link for you right up here. Say Add Link, Save Changes. Again, we come over here and hit Update. And then again, if we move to the live site and we refresh it, we'll see that our text has been updated again. Here's our link, and if you click it, it will take you to the contact page. Pretty much the same thing for your blog posts. So instead of going to Pages, you just come up here to Posts. You can see that we've got one fake one in right now. If we go to the blog, we'll see that that's there. And it has this little read more, so you can put the whole post in, it'll append it. and then when you click it, you can go through to the whole thing. And that way, as you get more and more blog posts, you don't have to scroll past a full text block to see the next one. You can kind of decide which ones you want to look at. In any case, when you want to add a new one, you can just come right up here and click Add New. And then, whatever your text is for that. I'm just going to put in the Latin placeholder here. So there's a good one. If you're copying and pasting from a Word document or from another website like we're doing here, we don't want to bring in all that formatting like just happened to me right there. So before we hit paste, we want to use this little button right here. It says paste as text. We click that, and what that does is that when we paste in our text, it removes all of the formatting from it. So that we're not bringing in different colors and different fonts and all that kind of junk. We're leaving that all behind. So yeah, title there, text here. If you want to start adding categories so that they refer to certain parts of your business, that can be a helpful thing to be able to sort through them. And as you add categories, it'll add the list here. So if you want to write a blog post that's specifically about commercial or agricultural or a different segment or whatever it might be, you can just say add a new category. Add a new category. And it'll check it for us. It'll be there next time, then you go to use it. And again, we can just hit publish here. You can go to the blog page, we'll refresh it, and now we've got new. And it will, as you add them, it will just push the older ones down the page. You can backdate them if you want. Any of these, you can come in, and if you've made a typo, you can just go into the old one, you can click edit. And at that point, it's just like it was before. I mean, you can just edit any part of this that you want. Right over here, you can change that publish date. So if you want to space them out or make them look like they're spaced out when they weren't, you can just change that date right there. That's pretty much it. I think that'll get you guys going on editing the text. I will make you a separate video on adding project items when that's ready. Sam's almost done building that, and then you should be nearly ready to go with the site. Thanks so much.